Hello, I'm Jesse Jennings, the State Youth Director of the beautiful state of Tennessee, and I wanted to take this moment to remind you that the 2012 6-in-1 International Conference of the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship is 1 month away. That's 6 conferences happening at the same time. So you know what that means, don't you? That means there's no reason to leave your children behind. Last year we discussed how the children are next. Now in this year, we're going to be continuing in that same vein, but it's all going to be about servant leadership. Servant leadership is the overall approach this year, because we want the youth, number one, to see that serving is possible. They don't have to wait till they're a young adult, until they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s to serve God passionately. No, they can serve God now. It's possible. Number two, we want them to see that serving can be done creatively. There's no one-size-fits-all way to service. And we want to ignite a fire in them to serve. We want to give them hands-on opportunities to serve. And then we want to get them to make a lifelong commitment to be lifelong servants, much in the same way as Christ did. And in an effort to demonstrate the biblical concept of serving, this year we're going to be hosting a foot washing ceremony at the conference. So please be sure to expose your youth to what this means, why we do it. Share with them the scriptures concerning foot washing so that they can approach this with sincerity as well as a clear understanding and seriousness. And another way that we're giving them an opportunity to serve is they can bring socks, diapers, deodorant, soap, blankets, lotion, non-perishable snacks, bottles of water, new or gently used shoes. They can bring all of these things. So please encourage the young people that you serve to bring these items so that they can be a blessing to someone else as we're coming to the conference to be blessed ourselves. And so it is not too late to register every young person that you know. I'm talking about grandchildren, children, great-grandchildren, nephews, nieces, your play children, your neighbor's children, co-workers' children, any child that you know. Bring them to the 6-in-1 conference because they are going to be blessed. And the Bible says that the greatest among you shall be your servant. And I know you want your children to be great. And the great way to do it, a great way to make them great, is to teach them how to serve. And that is exactly what we will be doing in Atlanta. We will be teaching young people how to serve. And the Bible says that the servants will be the greatest among us. And that's the kind of children we want to raise in the fellowship. And so I look forward to seeing you in Atlanta. And I definitely look forward to interacting and seeing the kids that you plan on bringing in the workshops and these worship experiences. I guarantee you, as we serve our community for Christ, their lives will not be the same. They will encounter positive peer pressure. You know they get peer pressure when they're at school. You know they get peer pressure when on their job. You know they get peer pressure when they're hanging out with their friends. But this is your opportunity to get them in an environment where they will encounter some positive peer pressure, some pressure from people who will pressure them to praise. I'm not going to preach, but I want you to get your kids there and get them involved around some people who are passionate for the things of God, who are passionate about living for Christ, and watch their lives begin to flow in that same direction. So I definitely look forward to seeing you at the 6-in-1 conference next month. Meet me in Atlanta. No, beat me to Atlanta, and I'll see you real soon. God bless.